guys, welcome back to Simplemachine. I'm Bree, the marketing coordinator here, and I'm sitting down with Sean Morrison, our president.
Hey guys, what's going on?
And we're going to be taking a deeper dive into SEO this morning, and we're going to be talking about the top 3 SEO myths that we've been seeing here, since SEO is a service that we offer. So we just want to bring these 3 myths to light and kind of tell you more about them. So if you haven't seen some of our other vlogs, we're going to just start off by talking what is SEO and how does it help your business grow.
Absolutely. So SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. What that really means is optimizing a website, meaning Google, Yahoo, and Bing, they have requirements, parameters set out for you as a website developer, as a business owner, for your website to rank as high as it can. And so search engine optimization is really the process of going through those requirements, those lists, and putting them against your website to solve any errors, any problems, implement anything that could be utilized, keyword optimization, page speed, how fast your website is loading, social media use, if you're using social media. All of those things are ranking factors in your website and determine how you rank inside of Google, Yahoo, and Bing. And so, how does that affect your business? How does that help your business grow? Well, we know that everyone is going to the internet to at least verify, but to find a product or service that they're looking for, and so they're going to go to Google and type it in. And so having your website rank as high as it can in those search results is the ultimate goal. And when you do that, you of course get more sales, more leads, and ultimately more dollars coming into your business, because your website is gaining more traffic because it's higher on the list. People usually click through the first few results until they find a company they like or product that they like. And so the process of search engine optimization is doing all of that to rank as high as you can. And I just wanted to say this first, it's not covered in these 3 myths, but one of the most common myths we get is that SEO is dead, or that SEO is no longer useful, or it's not an actual thing anymore. And I just want to say, I want to debunk that myth right away, because SEO is very valid, it's very current, and it's all about content. It's all about the parameters that Google sets out, like I said, and making sure your website ranks for those. So there's on-page SEO, off-page SEO, which we'll talk about, and a lot of things that make up SEO. So by ignoring SEO, you're really ignoring a ton of opportunity for your business to grow.
Yeah, that's perfect. So the first out of the 3 myths that we're going to be covering is SEO is a one-time effort. Some people believe that you do SEO once, you started ranking, and you're done and you're set. So how is that a myth, and what do we need to do to move forward with that?
Yeah, so SEO is very complex in that it's like there's multiple sides to it. There's the on-page SEO, and then there's off-page SEO. And so on-page SEO can be done maybe once a year or something like that, or once a quarter, but you can never just do it once and never do it again. And so we recommend doing audits and those types of things to see how your website is on the back end, how it looks under the hood, so that you can improve it and optimize it. And so to just do it once and then to add a bunch of content and not keep up with your SEO, you're missing out on those opportunities to keep up with your SEO. And so you have to, it's an ongoing process. Every time you add a blog post, you need to optimize that blog post. Every time you add an image, you need to add the alt text behind it, the title, description, make sure that image is sized correctly. And so there's a lot of things that go into it. So although on-page SEO may be kind of a one-time, once a year or a couple times a year check, you're going to want to keep doing it often as you continue to evolve your website. And then off-page SEO, getting backlinks, social media, blogging, those types of things, that should always be an ongoing effort to just continually get your business out there. You never know what people are going to be searching. You want to get announcements out there. You want to tell your story, and blogging and those types of things are a great way to continue your SEO, continue telling the story of your business, and continue gaining clients. So if you blogged for a year, you started ranking well, and you said, well, I'm number 1, I can stop now. Mm-hmm. That might be the case for a while, but you're going to have a competitor coming right after you and doing those things to eventually take over you. So we always recommend to keep up with it, keep going, and keep pushing your business forward. just to keep ranking as high as you can, and to keep growing your base of your business online.
Perfect. Yeah. So along with that, saying you do have that number one ranking spot, that perfect article that has great SEO, the second myth is updating a high ranking post will make it lose its position in the ranking. So why is that a myth?
Yeah, so a lot of people, like, if they have a post that's ranking well, they don't touch it. They don't want to touch it because it'll lose its value, it'll lose its potency, and it'll drop in the rankings. Well, that's a myth, because things change, products change, offerings change, technology, especially in our industry, changes to where we're going back often to update our old blog posts that may not be relevant anymore. Those blog posts are still out there in the search results. So as people are typing in searches and maybe finding 3-year-old blog posts, we want to make sure that information is still relevant with updates and stuff like that. And really, content it's all about quality, not quantity. So we also we do recommend going back and adding more stuff to your older posts to get them back up into the search results and kind of revamp them, re-energize them, and bring them back to light, update them with what's current, and add a little bit more to extend upon that topic to keep building your content. So it's not about posting as many blog posts as you can. You can go back and not post any blog posts, but continue working on your old ones and still get that same growth and benefit online organically.
Yeah, that's great. So our third and final myth is that having a higher MOZ-DA, which is domain authority, leads to more traffic. So can you first start by telling us what is a MOZ-DA, and why do people think that this leads to a higher ranking?
Yeah, so all of this, the domain authority, Google had Google PageRank back in the day, 5-10 years ago, whatever it was, and that really determined where a domain ranked. What was the value of that domain in the search engine or in the search results? And companies like Facebook, companies that were around before PageRank disappeared, we're in the high end, receiving really, really high page ranks, and then the companies who are just starting in never really had a chance to kind of build that up, and then all of a sudden it was out and it didn't really matter. And so Moz is a social media, an SEO company. They do SEO software, a great resource for what's current in SEO. They came out with Moz Domain Authority, or DA, which is a scale of 0 to 100 that shows you basically how your website or how your domain ranks. And so what's the ranking of your domain in Google. And so people used to pay attention to this number like it was everything and meant everything. They wanted to get their website up to 100 as much as they could. The only issue with that is Moz is only looking at one aspect of, or only a couple of aspects of your SEO, and that's the backlinks. And so there are many factors outside of backlinks that determine your SEO, determine where your domain ranks. And so just by looking at that one factor is not really a true score for your domain. There are other factors to consider. In addition, they do a great job, but there's been inconsistencies and stuff like that to where you're not getting the absolute correct number of backlinks that are coming to your website. And so in addition to that, it's not as accurate as it should be. So that's why we don't really look at that as a ranking factor. We're looking at all the other things that come into play. And one of the things, like I mentioned before, is our audit. We highly recommend running an audit at least once a year. It is a paid service that we offer, and what we do is we'll scan your website, scan your AdWords, whatever you're doing online, and provide a packet of information on what can be improved, what's wrong, what image is too big, what image needs to be downsized, what keywords need to be optimized, and maybe where your meta descriptions are missing or pages are duplicated. We go through everything that the step-by-step process and make sure I can check that. And then if you wanted to handle and make those adjustments and improvements in-house, we give you the tools and the information to do that. Or we, of course, can take that and make those improvements to your website, as far as adding in whatever comes back on our report as being an error. So having that whole rounded perspective, not just looking at a domain authority, not just looking at page speed. We're looking at everything, and so it's really important to check it. If you're really wanting your website to rank high, you're really looking at being very efficient and wanting that website to be as dominant as it can be. We really recommend running an audit to give it that look under the hood. So if you are interested in that, definitely reach out to us, and we'd be happy to take care of you.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. So these were just the 3 SEO myths that we get asked all the time and that we thought it would be so great to address here for everyone today. So if some of these things seem overwhelming or you want to learn more about, please reach out to us. We'd love to tell you more about SEO and kind of let you know more about what we offer or the deep dive into your website, like he was mentioning with the website audits. We'd love for you to reach out to us. You can also follow us on Instagram. We're at Simplemachine Designs, and you can keep up with our office or more marketing ideas and tips just like this. And feel free to subscribe down below and watch more of our vlogs in the future.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.